Hi, I'm Sherry Nichols, and I want to welcome you to the third video in our training series, Increase Your Love and Happiness Vibration. There's a PDF, by the way, with our video today, so if you haven't done so yet, you're going to want to download and print it out so you can fill it in as we go along. Imagine waking up excited about your life. Your thoughts are clear, happy, and positive, completely supporting your well-being. Imagine sitting on the beach at sunset with your partner, holding hands and sharing your dreams. Imagine having the career of your dreams, making the money you desire, and it's easy and fun. Imagine feeling vibrant and healthy, having the energy to hike, bike, do whatever activity you love, feeling strong and confident and alive, fully engaged in life. Imagine having time for you to read, take a walk, watch a movie, to indulge in what brings you life or relaxes you. And there's no guilt. This is all possible for you when you have the proper tools, support, structure, and accountability to make it a way of life. If you're joining me for the first time, I want to welcome you. If you watched video 1 and 2, I want to thank you for coming back, and thank you for your comments and questions regarding these videos. You know, I received so many emails letting me know the information from the last video brought some big insights and really made you aware of how you can turn conflict into love. Your courage to look within really inspires me, and I so appreciate you letting me know your ahas. Today, I'm going to share 6 habits you might have that are blocking love. Before we do that though, let's recap video 2. We talked about the 4 words that turn conflict into love, and I took you through a guided meditation to open your heart. If you haven't watched it yet, you'll want to go back and watch video 2 before diving into this video. This will only be up for a limited time, so go ahead and do that now. In this video, we're going to look at what you may be doing that's blocking you to love. And I'm going to reveal 6 habits that you may have that are pushing love away and keeping you stuck. The opportunity that you have with these videos is to become aware of what's keeping you in this low vibration and learn new tools and ways of being that are going to increase your love and happiness vibe and move you forward, helping you to increase your confidence as a woman and create deeply connected, loving relationships. In case you're new to the training, let me give you a little bit of information about me. Today, I'm living a life I love, but it wasn't always that way. After my 13-year relationship crumbled, I had no idea who I was, and I felt really lost and confused and scared. So I worked up my courage to ask one of my dearest friends to tell me how I showed up. And he had known me since I was 14, and so I really trusted him. What he shared with me was really hard to hear, but I knew in my soul that he was right. So I began a journey of healing and transformation, and I read tons of self-help books, went to retreats and seminars, even tried some therapy, but none of it really worked for lasting change. And it wasn't until I discovered the tools to overcome the beliefs and thoughts that were sabotaging me and really stepped into a new way of thinking and behaving that I was able to really turn my life around. After that, I am humbled to share that I became an award-winning author, an international teacher and speaker, and a women's empowerment coach. And I've been truly blessed to be on TV sharing my 7-step Sparkle system and had the opportunity to fulfill bucket list dreams like hiking to the top of Machu Picchu, Peru, and next month I'll be going to a pilgrimage to Bali. I share this not to brag, but to actually impress upon you, when you are living in a higher vibration, things start to shift and your life changes in magnificent ways, allowing you to live your dreams. I'm passionate about teaching these principles to women and really guiding them to heal and open their hearts. This is important to me because I believe you deserve to experience deep love, to know how loved and lovable that you are, and to be able to clear out whatever is messing with your mind and blocking you from the love and life that you desire. You deserve that emotional freedom. As I mentioned earlier, we're going to focus on habits that you may have that are blocking love and how to turn them around to get unstuck. Here's the thing. I know you are really smart and successful in your professional life, but this love thing, if you're like most of the women I talk to, it kind of has you perplexed. You've probably read self-help books, listened to experts, gone to therapy, even had some profound ahas, but has your life changed? If it hasn't, you are not alone. You are not broken or flawed. Having an aha is really awesome, but there is more to it than that. It's like everything in life, there's a system to successful change. If you don't know the system, change can feel elusive. Because you're watching this video, I know you want more than ahas. You want love in your life, and I'm confident that the information I'm about to give you will be compelling enough to motivate you to take the next step so that you can have the life you desire and deserve. Let's take a look at the 6 habits you may have that are blocking love for you. The first is an inability to receive. I am sure that you are a great giver. Most women are. But do you allow yourself to receive? If you're blocking receiving, you're blocking love. And this could be something as simple as the clerk at the grocery store asking if he can help you to your car with your groceries, and you automatically say, "Oh, no, thanks, I've got it, no worries." Or not being able to receive a compliment, or deflecting a compliment. Everything in the universe works through this dynamic exchange of giving and receiving. Start to get comfortable with receiving by simply saying thank you in response to a compliment and accepting help or prayers or money. Love will start to flow to you when you start to receive it. The second habit is complaining. Abraham Lincoln said, "We can complain because rose bushes have thorns, or rejoice because thorn bushes have roses." Think about this. Problems need energy to live. So when you complain, you're magnifying those problems and creating more of the same. The best replacement for complaining and the easiest way to turn this around is gratitude, which we talked about in video 2. The third habit is fear of change. This fear of change really leads to lack of committed action. And inaction is the death of all dreams. Magical things happen in your life not because of just, huge leaps that you might take. They actually occur from many small baby steps that add up over time. And fear can cause procrastination, keeping you from taking all those little baby steps that are going to build up and make a big difference in your life. Both procrastination and inaction can be turned around with a good structure of support, one that includes consistency and accountability. You might choose to do this with a friend or a group or coaches, but one thing I know for sure, thinking that you can do it on your own is a mistake. If you have that kind of lone wolf syndrome, you're likely going to remain the same. Why? We can't see our own stuff, and our minds are wired a certain way. If we could do it on our own, we would have done it already. The fourth habit is being closed-minded. You want to ask yourself, am I open? Have I let old flames and relationships go? You won't be able to let love in if you're still attached to an old flame or something negative that happened within your relationship. You won't be able to do this because your heart isn't open. Here's the deal. You can't change the past. Reliving it is torturous to your soul, and you don't deserve that. If you want to move forward and bring love into your life, practice forgiveness. And that doesn't mean you're saying what happened is okay. It does mean, though, that you are accepting that it did happen, and that brings peace to your heart so you can be free to love again. In addition, you want to get honest with yourself. Are you open to new things? Are you open to doing something differently, going someplace new, meeting new people? One of my Sparkle clients went to a speed dating event, completely out of her comfort zone, something she was totally closed off to just a few months earlier. And she told me that taking this action created a huge shift for her and moved her towards love. Be open. This is the key that unlocks the door to limitless possibilities. The fifth habit that may be blocking you is, are you favoring your masculine side? Do you have a tendency to take the lead, to make the plans, to really make things happen? And hey, I know you are uber competent and capable, and these are great qualities in a profession or as a mom, but typically they don't work well in a romantic relationship and can really push love away. I always said, two men in a heterosexual relationship just doesn't work. Practice flipping to feminine, embracing your soft feminine side. Learn to be. That is far more powerfully magnetizing than pushing to get what you want. The sixth habit that's really blocking your love, and this is probably the number one most powerful barrier to love, and that is holding negative beliefs. Whatever you believe about yourself and your life and what's possible for you becomes your reality. Negative beliefs are holding you back and sabotaging your love life. We all have them. That's the truth. We're human. But the question is, do you believe those thoughts and do you allow them to limit your potential in love? Did you know that we all have 60 to 80,000 thoughts a day, and 80% of them are the same thought, and at least 80% are negative? These are tapes in your head that just play over and over again. Now, you may have heard of the law of attraction, and that law tells you what you attract. Keep in mind that no matter if your thoughts are positive or negative, you're going to be attracting their equivalent. So how do you change your beliefs from negative to positive, especially if they've been there for a long time? This is the first step, to be aware. That's really an important Sparkle tool, awareness. What are the ideas that run your mind? You want to get curious, be a detective, and look for clues. What thoughts are blocking you from reaching your dreams? I've seen transformation time and time again with my clients. Let me tell you about Sarah, a Sparkle sister in the Sparkle program. When I first spoke with Sarah, she was in a really fearful place. After having a long conversation with her, I knew the Sparkle program would give her the tools that she needed to get to the other side. And they did. After she joined the program, her life totally changed. You see, when we initially talked, her marriage had crumbled and her job was in jeopardy. She was scared and she didn't know what direction to go in. She needed to work on herself because she had a lot of fear and anxiety about how she would make a new life for herself and her kids. As we worked on her fears, balancing her masculine energy and identifying her sabotaging beliefs, turning them into new supportive beliefs, and then taking consistent action steps to support the new beliefs, her life transformed. She is now confident about her life working out. Her career is booming. As a matter of fact, she's making 25% more than she was when she started Sparkle. And now Sarah looks at her life from a place of excitement and adventure rather than fear and anxiety. She's learned how to embrace her feminine essence, allowing her to enjoy life more and to open her heart to receive love. She stands up for herself, and she's learned to communicate in ways that evolve her relationships. While in Sparkle, she discovered the habits and beliefs that were blocking her from what she wanted and consistently installed new supportive beliefs and took the action steps to create the changes she desired. I invite you to reflect for a moment. What's blocking you from having what you want? What belief or fear do you have that stops you? Here are some top limiting beliefs that many smart, successful women have that might be blocking you from love. The first is, I'm not valuable or lovable. The second, if I don't make it happen, it won't happen. Powerful men don't like strong women. Marriage will limit my possibilities. I'm too old for love. Men want younger women. I'll never find a guy who will love me the way I want to be loved. I'm going to end up alone, never experiencing lasting love. It's not safe to trust love. I've failed in the past. I might fail again. Just better to play it safe. On the worksheet, you will want to write down the top 3 beliefs or thoughts that are blocking you. Are they any of these beliefs, or did something else pop up for you? These 9 beliefs, by the way, are all lies. As I mentioned in the first video, due to really disappointing life events, we put meaning onto events that have happened for us in our lives, and we take on beliefs that are distorted. Our beliefs, though, create our thoughts, and our thoughts create our feelings, and our feelings create our behaviors, and our behaviors create our results. We're like one big giant magnet, attracting to us the equivalent of our thoughts. And our thoughts have a very strong gravitational pull. A statistic that I want to share with you, because it absolutely blows my mind, is that 95% of our behavior is driven by our subconscious beliefs. We're actually only consciously behaving maybe about 5% of the time, which is maybe about an hour a day. So you want to find out what beliefs you have subconsciously that are really driving you and motivating you and actually sabotaging you, creating habitual patterns that are blocking your dreams. Now, here's the really great news. Research shows that we can change. There's something called neuroplasticity. And basically what that means is that we can literally rewire our brain. So think about when you move into a new home. It's got old wiring and an old telephone number. What do? You call the phone company and have them come out and install and rewire. They put in new wire and they give you a new telephone number. The same is possible for your beliefs. You can rewire. It is possible. And the tool I'm about to give you is one of my clients' favorites. Why? Because it works and it's easy. So the formula for change is 1, you want to become aware of your limiting thoughts. The second step is to reframe the thought into one that is really supportive. And the third step is to install it. And one of the ways that you can install it is with mirror work. This is a really powerful tool. So you can either stand in front of a mirror or you can even use a compact. And what you want to do is you want to look into the mirror, whether it's your bathroom mirror or your compact. And you want to say your new supportive belief, and you want to look in one eye at a time, but you've got both your eyes open. So you're looking in the mirror and you're saying your new belief, looking in your left eye. Then you're going to look in the other eye and say your new supportive belief. Then you're going to go back to the left eye, say it again, back to the right, until you've repeated your new belief 3 times in each eye. And you're going to do this daily. Consistency and structure is the key. I believe in you, and I see what's possible for you. And what I know for sure, for you to get the love and happiness that you desire, you have beliefs and thoughts that support you becoming your most sparkling, charismatic, magnificent self. And that you would feel free to express them at any time, any place, consistently. And that means getting rid of your blocks, your negative, sabotaging thoughts. In order to have the life that you want, the love you want to have, you want to be that person that's living in your dream life. And that person thinks and behaves differently than who you are today. And we know that because if you thought and behaved the same, you would be living that dream right now. So in order to have the life and love you desire, it really requires that you renew the beliefs that aren't in harmony with the love and the vision that you created in video 1. Now, you could say that you've tried to get unstuck before and you haven't been successful. And you're wondering, like Sarah did, will this really work? You might also be saying, You know, I'm too old to change. These beliefs and thoughts have been with me forever. I understand, and you are not alone. Here's the truth. You're not too old, and it's not too late. That belief that you're too old is just that, a belief that's wired in, but it's not true. It's a lie, just as all your beliefs and thoughts that limit you from having what you would love are lies. Let's take a look at what we've gone over today. We looked at 6 habits that you might have that are blocking you from love, and I gave you solutions to overcome them and move you into a more supportive way of thinking and behaving. This training is a great beginning, but we both know it's just scratching the surface. If you want to go deeper, I want to take you there. So in the next couple of days, you're going to receive an invite to the 4th and final training, a webinar to teach you a 7-step system that will give you the secrets to further increase the love and happiness in your life at a deeper level. This will only be available for a limited time, so you want to make sure that you watch your email, you whitelist my email, you check your spam. You don't want to miss this opportunity because it'll only be available for a short period of time. And what we're going to talk about in this webinar is I'm going to be showing you how you can take this work deeper to achieve the love and happiness you desire. So instead of just imagining what you would love, really you'll be able to actually have a structure, a blueprint to be able to create the love and happiness you desire with my support. Again, this is Sherry Nichols, and I thank you for taking the time to watch this video and this training workshop series. Please leave a comment below about an insight you've gained, or if you have questions, be sure to post them below. I personally will be responding to each of you. Wishing you love.